Hello, what is up guys? My name is Rimig, and I'm bringing you a new series. This is Let's Play Pokemon White version. It's actually pronounced Pokemon, I think, because, the accent E. So, I'm going to try to see if I can, I'm going to try to see if I can pronounce it Pokemon, because I believe that's actually how it's supposed to be pronounced. But, recovering from digression, let's start. Now, I have not played Pokemon White yet. I've only played Pokemon Black, beat the game, and one thing I'm actually going to do is I got myself a few modest Pokemon from Pokemon Black, such as a Raichu, an Aron. What else did I get? I forgot the names of these Pokemon. Let me see. Let's just get through this little thing right here. This is loud as hell, so I'm gonna turn that down. I just wanted it to be loud enough for the camera. And one thing about Pokemon Black and White is there are a bunch of new Pokemon. Now the Pokemon I have up for me are they're not even new Pokemon. It's basically a Raichu, an Aron, a Baltoy, Absol, Bagon, and a Vulpix. Now you might be wondering why I've picked these Pokemon. Well, I'm gonna actually go over to my other DS where I have these Pokemon listed. And so, Pokemon Raichu, level 16, going to be my strongest Pokemon I have. Aron, level 15, is actually a shiny Aron. Let's look at him real quick. Alright, we have a shiny Aron. You can tell by the red eyes. Now you might be wondering why my OT is Jeff. My Pokemon Black version was pre-owned, and basically the guy who owned it, I guess his name was Jeff, but he didn't even start the game at all. He literally started the game, picked his own Pokemon. He picked his starter Pokemon and basically went to GameStop and sold it. So that's why the OT is Jeff. But so I got myself an Aron. I got a Baltoy. It is level 16 or level 15. Let's go back to this. Level 15 Baltoy, level 15 Absol, level 15 Bagon, and a level 15 Vulpix. So those are the Pokemon I have picked out for myself for this Let's Play. But first, what we have to do is pick our starter Pokemon, then we have to beat the first gym, then we have to do a mission for a woman named Fennel, and after that we can trade our Pokemon. So, I know I've wasted 3 minutes already, so let's just start our new game. Hi there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Juniper. Everybody calls me Pokemon Professor. I'm not going to call you that. Well, that's a new Pokemon. That's right, this world is widely inhabited by mysterious creatures called Pokemon. Pokemon have mysterious powers. They come in many shapes and live in many different places. We humans live happily with Pokemon, living and working together. We complement each other. We help each other out to accomplish difficult tasks. Having Pokemon battle one another is particularly popular, and it deepens the bonds between people and Pokemon. And that is why I research Pokemon. They say Pokemon a lot. Well, that's enough from me. Could you tell me about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Well, the girl is a bit hot, but because we are boys, we are a boy. But man, that girl's kind of hot with those short shorts that the pockets are sticking out of. Wow, that is totally historically accurate. At least where I'm from. But we are boys, so we're gonna go with the awesome badass looking boy. You're a boy, right? I'd like to know your name, please tell me. So as always, we are going to go by my awesome name, so let's put that in real quick. Now one thing I don't like about Pokemon Black and White is a lot of the things show up on the bottom screen, and I do not have any of those like crazy capture cards for the DS, so it is a little bit hard. It's going to be a bit difficult to do this game, but whatever. So your name is Richard? Yes, it is. And alright, let me see. So your name's Richard, what a wonderful name, thank you very much for that. Well then, I'm going to introduce to you two best friends. This young man is Sharon. He can be a little difficult, but he's a very honest person. This young man is Bianca, she's a bit flirty, and she works very hard. I think you have potential, so I'm going to give you a very, very important Pokemon. Richard, the moment you choose the company that will accompany you on this journey, please your story be true again. During your journey, you will meet many Pokemon and people with different personalities and points of view. Wow, sorry about that. I really hope you find what is important to you in those travels. That's right, Richard, meet people in Pokemon, grow as a person. Man, this is very, very much to read. Let's go visit the world of Pokemon. Alright, so, far as I can see, we do not have any rivals, so it might make life just a little bit easier, because, you know, the rival didn't, like, make us go crazy. I believe this is our house. One thing I do like is this 3D, this little new 3D effect that we have. Sharon, Richard, I've heard from Professor Jupiter we can have a Pokemon. What's keeping Bianca? Well, I guess these might be our rivals, I don't know. We just don't get to name them. Bianca, I've known for 10 years that you have no sense of time, but seriously, today is the day we can get a Pokemon from Professor Jupiter. Juniper. I know, sorry Richard, sorry Sharon. So, where are the Pokemon? They were delivered to Richard's house, so Richard gets first pick. Naturally. The Pokemon are waiting inside that gift box. Okay, Richard, you go and take a peek at the gift box. I want you to get the Pokeball first. So, alright, so, time to get the Pokemon. So, I opened the gift box. Look at that. Look at all this 3D-ness. This is the video game that kind of started the whole 3D everything. So, there's a little note there. I'm not going to read it. You guys, if you want to read it, you can pause it. So, I'm one for Fire-type Pokemon, so I might go with that. And Pokemon Black, however, I went with Snivy, and it did pretty well. So I am considering getting a Snivy, and I'm not really a big fan of Water-type Pokemon. If you guys like Water-type Pokemon, I don't really care. I'm not getting a Water-type Pokemon, so I'm going to go down to Turpig or Grass-type. So, I did go with Snivy in my Pokemon Black. So, I mean, it might be better for me to go and, you know, expand my horizon and go with Turpig. But then I read up on how not great Turpig is. So, as much as I want to expand my horizon, I really think I'm gonna go with Snivy. Now, also, another reason I'm going with Snivy instead of Turpig is in my Pokemon Platinum Let's Play series, I went with Chimchar, so I don't want to always go with Fire-type Pokemon. But as far as I know, Snivy is better than Turpig, so we are going to go with Snivy. Is this the Pokemon you want? Yes, it is. Alright, so I chose Snivy. I like Snivy, he's cool. Alright, I'll take this Pokemon. Sharon, that one's yours. Hey, how come you get to poke out my Pokemon? Oh, never mind, I wanted Turpig from the start anyway. I know I call it Turpig, it's not that, it's like T-Pig, I don't know. It's easier for me to say Turpig. Alright, so even though we're still weak Pokemon, you shouldn't have Pokemon battles inside a house. Don't be a worrywart. Worry? That's a word? Worrywart? I never heard that being said in my entire lifetime. These are the ones are weak, like you said, we have let them battle, get stronger, I'd settled. Richard, get ready for a Pokemon battle. So, what to go against? Let's see. Bianca. Richard versus Bianca. So this is our first ever Pokemon battle. We're not even 10 minutes in. Actually, we just hit the 10-minute mark right now. So, 10 minutes in, we already have a Pokemon. So she picked Alat. That is the weakest starter Pokemon that you can get in the Pokemon Black and White series. So you have two attacks to start out with, Tackle and Leah. Obviously, we're going to go with Tackle. So, as you can see, our Pokemon are very weak, but since we had first attack, we're easily going to beat this Pokemon. And because we use Leah, something like that, so we are easily going to win. So, like a boss, in like 50 seconds we already took Bianca out. Oh, this is such an awkward way I'm sitting right now, you guys should see it. So, Snivy, you are awesome, I'm just gonna pet you. Now another thing Pokemon Black and White has also started doing was making Pokemon move, and we have destroyed my house. Oh, man, I love this game. Richard, you're gonna be an awesome trainer, I can tell. Alright, so we just completely destroyed my room. Thank you for that. Do you know how much that fucking TV costs? Well, nothing, but still, like, it probably costs, like, a lot. Alright, so we've stored my Pokemon. Or our Pokemon, because we've stored Bianca's. Alright, Sharon, how about you battle too? Alright, so I believe we're gonna go against Sharon now. Yep. Alright, so, Grass type versus Fire type usually doesn't really work out, but I believe the only thing we know is, like, Tackle and Leah, so I think we're good. Plus, I always get first pick on. I think I get first, attack, so, whatever. Alright, so, let's go. Tackle, as usual. Snivy, you rock. Oh, look at that. 5 damage versus, like, more than half damage. We are taking Tepig out. See what I mean by how crappy Tepig is? T-Pig? Tepig? Like, this, seriously, if we picked that Pokemon, we would have been, like, toast. It's level 6 already. We are amazing. Alright, so... I don't really like reading that. We'd like, take a year and a half to complete this game if we read everything. So, after all this... look at like all the paw prints around the walls and everything. It's hilarious. We've completely destroyed my room. And the Wii console is not even scratched. It's hilarious, like everything around is destroyed. But the Wii's okay. The Wii's alright, everybody, don't worry. We can still play Resident Evil 4. Those were the days playing Resident Evil 4 on the Wii. That was fun. Alright, so, blah 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 blah. I think that was our mother. We're gonna have to clean up the house. Oh, hello, mother. Make it quick, I want to go get my awesome Pokemon out of the gym. Blah 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 is all I heard. Alright, so that's a thing. That's like the that's the iPhone watch that this like made up a few years before the iPhone watch actually came out. So I keep talking to my mother. Go away, mother. I hate you. No, I'm kidding. I don't hate you, but still. Alright, so that is basically the little prologue. Look at all those Pokemon, like, just flying outside our house. So, one thing is, I haven't been in this town so long that I forgot where to go. I haven't played Pokemon Black in about, like, came out in 2011. I think the last time I really played it, was, like, 2 years ago or something like that. Let's see, 2014, so yeah, 2012 was the last time I actually played it. Like, actually doing quests and stuff like that. So, we're gonna doesn't look like we can leave. Let's actually, I understand the feeling. I want to go somewhere with my Pokemon too, but first we have to, we have to go to Professor Juniper and thank her, I guess. So, bitch, get out of the way. Where's fucking Juniper? Does she live in one of these houses? At Sharon's house? I'm guessing this is Bianca's house? Oh, we have to go in Benika's house. Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't been in this in a while, so I guess we're gonna... No, 1,000 times no. But I'm a good trainer, Pokemon everything, I could totally go on an adventure anywhere. Bloody blah blah blah. Oh, it's okay, it's fine, I'll be waiting in front of the lab for you, okay? So I guess the father does not want Bianca to go, so fucking terrible dad, I'm sure. Alright, so let's go, and let's go fucking thank the professor for our useless ass Pokemon that we're not gonna even use. I am kidding, of course, we're gonna use Snivy, but not very long, because I like my Pokemon better. I like the Pokemon I picked out for myself better. They are strong. It's unusual we've already had Pokemon battles, so that's why it feels like anything. By the way, I did not give it a nickname. I don't like giving nicknames very much. I might have like a few contests where if I'll pick out a Pokemon that I will get, and I'll have a little thing on maybe like Twitter where it'll be like hashtag RIMIEG Pokemon White nickname contest. I don't know, that's fucking long. Might be actually just hashtag Rimig contest. So let's get on Pokedex. So if I ever get a Pokemon that I will decide to nickname, go on Twitter, and I will let you, the people, name the Pokemon. So we got ourselves the Pokédex. The reason why I'm pronouncing it Pokédex, that the E with the accent over it is pronounced as an A, so like Jose, Pokemon. It's so that's the reason I feel like that's the way it actually should be pronounced, not Pokemon, Pokemon. Alright, so once we get out, we'll get fucking Bianca's gonna like, hey, fucking hell. Alright, so Mother's here. Oh, there you are. What did the Professor have to say? Asked you to be blah 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 blah. Take these town maps with you. The town. And one thing I will warn you guys about is that the maps on here are a bit more complicated than they were on Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, but we'll get used to them. Yes, we will. I know that sounds fucking creepy. So we've gone on for like 20 minutes now, so we're gonna actually go to the first town, which is where we need to go to get our gym badge. So we have to go on Route 1. So let's do it. Now one thing we don't have right now is running shoes, which is a little bit annoying, but we'll get them soon enough. I'm like pressing B right now, and it's like, I want to run. So used to running. We'll get them soon now. Don't worry. I got like an awkward angle. Sorry about the awkward angles, guys. I know it's fucking terrible. Let me just see if I can zoom out without messing everything up. There we go. Let's see if this works. My arm hurts. So we're supposed to go in the grass, and this bitch is going to teach us how to catch a Pokemon. So yes, go fucking. Oh, sorry about that. Level 7. Well, that's a fucking rat thing. So this is basically just showing us how to. I don't know if it's is she capturing the Pokemon, or is she just gonna fight it? Alright, so no, she's gonna actually get the Pokemon. Man, she's got 30 Pokeballs. Wow. So basically, Professor Juniper is showing us how to capture Pokemon. Quite straightforward, actually. So Patrat was caught. Yeah, Patrat. Blah, blah, blah. And there you go, that is how you capture a Pokemon. So you have to lower the health and it gives it a little bit of a better catch rate. You can also paralyze it to give it a better catch rate as well. Alright, so we have to go to the first town, which is a few routes away. So all we have to do is just get through this crap. I thought of something fun. Would you like to listen to that? So we have to capture Pokemon, bloody blah blah. Basically just to kind of sum it up, they're talking about they want to just capture as many Pokemon as possible. And, you know. So we have to go to the first town. There they have a gym where we will go against. They actually have they have 3 gym leaders, and depending on the starter Pokemon you got will depend on which one you go against. So if you pick a grass type, you'll go against the guy who goes with fire type Pokemon. Alright, so let's just talk to Sharon again. If you want to compare which Pokemon, sure, we'll compare Pokemon. After this, we'll end the video and go on to the next one. So I got 1. Oh, my Extransiva is winning. Extransiva. So you actually get to talk to people. So the professor will talk. Bianca looks fucking weird. Like, seriously. If I had a friend that looked like that, I'd be like, holy crap, you gotta, like, get some plastic surgery. Argyle, Sharon, and Professor Juniper look so normal. And then that's just like, what the hell happened? Like, what happened there? Like, seriously. Whoever designed that should be fired from whoever makes these games. Like, seriously. Like, Argyle is probably the most normal looking guy there. And Juniper's probably the second most normal, Sharon obviously the third, and Bianca just looks like, what the hell was that? So this is the first town you can go to. I think this is Juniper again. Bloody blah blah. This is a Pokemon Center, basically just showing us Pokemon Centers, Pokemarts, and all that stuff. Actually, one feature I do like is that Pokemarts are now a part of Pokemon Centers, so that's really nice to have now. So this is a Pokemon Center. Yeah, there's Nurse Julie as always. I don't know if it's still Nurse Julie. I know it used to be for a long time, so I'm just gonna call that Nurse Julie because, you know, fucking Nurse Julie was hot. Kind of. If you like anime characters like that. I don't really care about anime characters like that. Oh my god, Oh, I heal my Pokemon, really? Didn't even get scratched. Alright, so heal our Pokemon. Thank you, bitch. Alright, so restore our Pokemon, and come on, let me get the hell out of here so I can end the video. It's been 25 minutes already, or 23 minutes, 24 minutes, whatever. So this is a PC box where you can store Pokemon, if you want to call it. Oh, can I just skip all this so I can get to the first real town and I can go get my gym badge and then fight off the Team Plasma so I can get my fucking Pokemon that I want to actually use. Again, I'm sorry that I don't read that shit. If you guys do want to read it, buy the game yourself and fucking read it. Or you can see if you can try to pause it or something, I don't know. I'm sorry about the fucking crappy ass angle, and I'm sorry about my cursing. I curse. Yeah, it's one thing you gotta realize about my videos, is whether I'm playing a fucking Pokemon game or if I'm playing anything, I always curse. So what are these fuckheads looking at? It's fucking Team Plasma. The Team Plasma are they're equivalent to Team Galactic from Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. They literally just exactly the same. And if you think I'm exaggerating, I'm not. They are literally exactly the same as Team Galactic from Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Just as incompetent as well. So I think I actually just got my angle there. So yeah, we don't fucking give a shit. I'm just doing this so I can get my video a bit longer. Because, you know, it is the intro video, so you gotta have it nice and long, right? So once this whole entire fucking crappy ass speech is over, which doesn't seem like it's ending anytime soon. Oh, I could be wrong, but like those guys literally, it's like an army of just incompetent fools. So I'm just gonna start ending off the video here because I don't want it to be any longer. So I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like rape that subscribe button. Be sure to like and comment as well. It also helps me out a lot. So I'll see you guys later, and be sure to check up for new videos. I don't know what else to say, so I'm just gonna say adios.